If these dumbbells can survive this at-home workout, they might earn a permanent spot in your at-home gym. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. If you're interested in buying these dumbbells, use our link and promo code. That's NUOBELLATHLETICS.com/MuscleWiki. MuscleWiki5 is the promo code. Have mercy. That's round one. I'm gonna do one more. I gotta do more cardio. You can do 2 rounds of these, and that should be sufficient. 3 rounds of these, 4 if you'd like. But this will train pretty much your entire body with the exception of your calves. So you can throw in a calf exercise if you'd like. First reaction on that first set with the NUOBELLs, the weight changing mechanism, it's super fast and easy. It lets me just run through stuff very quickly. So I don't have to take a whole lot of time to rest, which if you want to just keep on going is nice. All right, I'm stalling. Round 2. mercy. All right, that's round 1 done. Oh, Jesus Christ. Round 2 done. Our first group of exercises done. So we're gonna move to the next one. We've got Romanian deadlift, bicep curl, overhead tricep extension. I would usually do like a bench press of some sort here, but I don't have a bench with me. So we're gonna skip out on chest just this once. I know that's blasphemy, but we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, again, RDL, bicep curl, overhead tricep extension. 2 rounds, again, if you wanna hit 3, 4, totally up to you, depending on how advanced you are, how much of a challenge you'd like. As far as rest goes, I would say just look for your heart rate returning back to normal. I'm going a little bit faster than I might otherwise go doing this, mainly because we're just trying to get through this recording, but taking time between sets, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. In fact, I would encourage it, especially if you're trying to build as much muscle and strength as possible. 90 seconds, 2 minutes between training the same body part is where you want to be. If you're training multiple body parts, you can go a little bit faster, which is why I like doing it that way, because I can cover way more ground in way less time. It's more efficient. I've stalled enough. Next group of exercises. Here we go. I've got my first criticism. So we got a comment from a gentleman named Mike, I think was the name. Mike, shout out to Mike. And he asked about balancing. Oh, at first what I thought he meant was lengthwise, but when I just did those bicep curls, I saw what he was getting at, what he was alluding to. Basically, the bottom of the dumbbell down here is more heavily weighted than the top. So when you're twisting, that's why I had that funny look on my face while I was hitting the curls. I could feel the offset in the weight. It was heavier on this end than it is on this end. Heavier on the far end than the closer end, which feels a bit strange. I don't think it's the worst issue, and probably won't bother you except if you're doing exercises in which the bottom of the dumbbell is gonna end up on the top. I can't think of too many where that would be the case, but I don't know. I could see it being a potential issue. That being said, let me knock out this final round. Okay, first workout with the NUOBELL S5100 in the books. Initial reactions, just off my gut. The weight changing mechanism is fantastic. It's super quick, easy, simple, allows you to get the weight lighter and heavier very, very quickly. My initial criticisms are, again, that weight distribution issue. I could feel it probably because I'm more fatigued, even more so on that second round with that bicep curl. I wonder if, while performing like a dumbbell bench press or something like that, you lean back, if the weight is, like if the bottom part of the dumbbell is facing one direction or the other, and it's offset in your hand, and you're lifting pretty heavy, that could be an issue. So I'm gonna use these some more and report back to you on that. My other big issue with these, you probably saw me keep shaking my hands out. The knurling is smooth. I like a more aggressive knurling so I can hold on a little bit better, but I believe these are more for casual users. So the knurling probably won't bother many people, but it bothered me. It started becoming harder and harder to hold on to the dumbbells, especially since we're working out in the Caribbean sun and humidity right now. And so yeah, those are my initial thoughts. I'm gonna be back to you soon with a full-on review, and we're gonna do a drop test. I'm scared to do this drop test, but you know the things we do for YouTube, it must be done. I am Coach Ty with Muscle Wiki, and I will see you with the next one. Deuces.